Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Ridrid, and I decided to make a quick commentary about next-gen consoles. Quick thing though, today was supposed to be a Minecraft video. If you've been watching my Minecraft Let's Play or something, I put it up every other day. But the recording that we tried to do last night didn't work. I didn't get the audio of the other guys, so we'll record today, and there will definitely be an episode out tomorrow. But if I can at all possible, I'll try to record earlier if I can, and then maybe get it out later tonight, like at 7 or something. But if it comes out today, it's not going to be till like 7 or 8 or maybe even later. I don't know. I think there's going to be a point where I'm just like, I think if we get past 9 o'clock, I'm probably just going to 9 o'clock Eastern time. I'm just going to go ahead and say, you know what, we'll do this tomorrow. Or we'll do this, and I'll put the video up tomorrow, and everything will be great. But the title of the video, we're not going to talk about Minecraft today. We're talking about next-gen consoles, and I've kind of talked about these quite a bit. But before I kind of talk, like the specs and like, are they worth it? Or not. Well, this one's are they worth it? But like the other ones were kind of like a comparison, like which one's better, which one should you get if you're going to get one and everything. And I was kind of thinking a little bit like, is either one of them worth it? Because like I was like, any game that I'm gonna want that's coming out on the Xbox One or the PS4 is coming out on, and because I've been an Xbox guy, so I'm a little bit more towards the Xbox exclusives. There are some PS4 exclusives that I might want more. Like for instance, just in this generation, I wish I had a PS3 for Last of Us, but that didn't really work out. And with this generation, I don't want to leave the Halo series. I've been playing Halo 3 was my first ever first-person shooter on an online space, so I'm kind of really drawn to that game quite a bit. And the Xbox One, any games that I'm gonna want that are coming out on the Xbox One are coming out on the Xbox 360. I mean, Ghost, Destiny, and I know these aren't exclusives, but the games that I would prefer to have are also coming out on this generation. And then they're also going to put out new games with this generation. Titanfall is going to come out on this one. All different kinds of things. And I'm just thinking here, wondering, like, should I spend $500 for the Xbox One or $400 for the PS4 right now? Because it's the new console. Like, I don't think. Another thing is, I have an Xbox 360 Slim, not the newest edition they put out at their little press conference or at E3. I have the Slim, the little Chrome thing that came out about a couple years ago. And so I got to assume that with the new games that are coming out, if they're coming out on the previous gen too, that the new games can't exactly have a entirely huge processing over the current gen consoles. Don't get me wrong, I'm gonna get a next gen console. My question is, should I get it right now? I mean, any kind of game, because another thing is that, like, I've said this before, I'm looking at my game shelf right now, and I have about 20 games or so sitting over there on the shelf. And as soon as I get the Xbox One, those are done. Like, yeah, I can go and turn on my Xbox and go play on there and everything, but like I'm probably never going to be able to play those games the same way I do now ever again. And I don't know if I'm ready to quite do that yet. And me and my friends were talking, that would be a really cool thing for either Sony or Microsoft to do with their next-gen consoles, is if you could put your old discs into, or like you do something where it reads that you've played it on your profile or something like that, and you can play your previous games on the next-gen console of, like, so like Halo 3 or Call of Duty 4, something that's on this generation that you might want to play in the next gen too. Because we go back and play old games all the time. Like, we were talking the other day, we're like, hey, we should get some people and go play some Halo 3 custom games or something like that. I mean, that's not old, but especially when, like, the new consoles come out, and they're going to have a good lineup this year. Like, before, I didn't really think they had a really good lineup. Like, I just didn't really get into the lineup that was, available for the Xbox 360 when it came out. But this one seems like it's got a really good lineup. But I just remember the first day we got the Xbox 360, we were playing the Sonic 06 game. That was one of the games we got. We kept playing it, and we kept playing all these different kind of games that we got with the new console. And my sister was downstairs playing it, and then my dad, he came into the kitchen and saw me playing on the original Xbox. He was like, "What are you doing? You got a new console?" I was like, "Well, I've got these games. I have a lot more choices. I can play a lot more here." And but it doesn't seem like that's going to happen with this console. So that's kind of something that, well, it's not going to happen if you get a lot of games, which, you know, my budget a year is for about 3 major games. That's, you know, $60 games. And, you know, this year is probably going to be Destiny, Call of Duty, and Battlefield 4. Those are the 3 games that I'm kind of looking at. Before, it was 2 games a year, but this year I'm going to try to get to 3 games. But, you know, it's just, my whole thing is, like, I don't understand if you should get a new console, because any game that you're going to want that's going to be on the next gen consoles are going to be on this gen's console. And you're going to be able to get them earlier and play the games earlier as well. And when those games come out, like, because that's going to be kind of you know, it's kind of suck if, you know, the next gen has processing better and it looks better on that one than on the Xbox, because anybody who can't afford a new console, it's going to suck for them. But I'm running out of time again, so if you like this video, you want to leave something about what you think, put it in the comments below. Be sure to like, share with your friends, and if you want more from me, subscribe. See you guys later.